Hey guys, it's your boy Collins here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to model and animate an asteroid on Blender. And I'm going to be using version 3.1.2, and make sure to follow along and let me know if this video helped you. So like when we get to the end, let me know in the comments if this helped you. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna delete the default cube, just X and delete, and you can go up here to add, or you can press Shift A and add a new cube. Okay. Oh, and also I got my screencast keys here so that you see what I'm doing. And yeah, so you're gonna go over here to the modifiers tab, add modifier, and then you're gonna select a subdivision surface modifier. Okay, and increase that all the way up to 5. You can increase it, but I'm increasing it up to 6, but you can increase it up to 5 if you like, because if you press Control 5 it will only go up to 5, but I'm gonna do 6. So yeah. So now you're gonna see that the surface is subdivided. So then we're gonna add a deform modifier, a displace modifier, add a new texture, and go over here to type and then select from image or movie to Voronoi, or I can't really pronounce it. I don't know. But yeah. So now you're gonna see this. All right. And decrease the size. Wait, or I'm sorry, increase the size. Sorry, my bad. And then you're gonna see that it's gonna look like a rock. So yes, but it doesn't really look like an asteroid. So we're gonna decrease it a little bit, something like um something like this, and you're gonna scale it on the z-axis in edit mode, because if you exit edit mode, it's still going to have a scale of 1. And here we go. Now we're going to start to get like an asteroid looking type thing, if you know, if that makes any sense. But yeah, here it is. But it's not really subdivided that much, so uh alright, so here we're gonna apply the subdivision surface modifier, and now when we, oh my bad, and now when we, dang it, sorry, and now when we go into edit mode, you're gonna see that it is applied. It is like, yeah, it's okay, it's just applied, and yeah, I was thinking about getting rid of that flat bottom right there, but it's fine. So but yes, you're gonna see. So now you're gonna see that it's not really subdivided too much. Like you can see the faces. So we gotta subdivide it a little more. I'll do something like this, and then turn the smoothness up. There we go. Now it looks pretty good. All right. Now apply the displace modifier, Control A, and but it doesn't really look like an asteroid right now, because usually rocks have like a ripply, like lumpy, like like surface. Oh, make sure to shade smooth, and go over here to modifier, displace modifier, new, and then you gotta go over here to clouds. Okay, But and then once you click it, we will have this, and you don't want it too lumpy because like then it just looks like an asteroid. But yeah, wait, that go over here to colors, and then you're gonna turn the contrast down to, I'll say something like this, and increase the size a little bit. Something like this. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Increase the contrast a little bit, something like that. Actually, wait, turn it back down. Then Control A. Alright, there we go. Now it looks like an asteroid. So, now we're gonna animate it. So, go over here to Render View Mode, and go over here to the Materials tab and select Material, and turn it down to dark gray like this. But now you're gonna see that it's kind of shiny a little bit, and that's not right. So we're gonna turn the roughness all the way up. There we go. Now it looks like a rock. And all right. We're gonna turn the light to a sun, like something like that. But you're gonna see that it's a little too bright to 1000. We're gonna do 5. There we go. Now that's better. But if you go on the z-axis, you're gonna see that it's the light is rotated like on its z-axis a little bit. So so here we're gonna fix that to go. So if we go here on clear rotation, there we go. Now it's not rotated anymore. But it shouldn't be like pointing up because that's not where our sun is located. So we're gonna do something like this. Yeah, there we go. So and also you're probably gonna want a space sort of thing. Like you want the background to look kind of like space. So yeah, we're gonna go over here to the world and select this little button right here and go over here to environment texture. And then you're going to see that it's all pink like this. That means that that there's no texture there. That there's a missing texture. So, you're going to do something like I'll do something like this. So, now you got the background all looking like space now. So, there we go. That's good. And so we're gonna bring the asteroid up here. We're gonna put the object right here and rotate it like this or something. Yeah, that will work. Actually, wait. All right, there we go. And then get our camera. Actually, hold on. Let's move this back like right here. Yeah. And then instead of animating the camera so it will point at the asteroid, like just animating the camera manually like that, go over here to constraints, add object constraint, and you're gonna go over here to track 2, and then if you go over here, cube. There we go. Now it's tracking to our object. And if you jump into the camera, whoops, you can see that the camera is pointing to the object. So and before we start animating the object, let's rename it to Asteroid. There we go. And then you want to go over here to the render settings and select from 24 frames to 60 frames. That way you have a much more smoother like frame rate. It will look really good on 60 frames per second. So now we want to put the end on, I'll do something like 400 and move it up just a little bit more. Add keyframe, and then you want to do location and rotation. So there you go. There's our keyframe. And we're going to go all the way over here to the end and move the object. So like I'll move it down here. And then we're going to rotate it like this. Yeah, something like that will work. But you're going to see that it will ease in, and that's not what you want to do. So you're going to right click on the timeline, interpolation mode, and select this linear. I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. And then you can see that it's moving nicely. That's good. So let's take a look into our camera, see how it looks. But it's a little bit too far away from the camera, so we're gonna go over here and probably do something like this. Actually, wait here. Go over here to the end and just like move it over here or something. And now the asteroid seems to be much closer to the camera, and that's good. Probably be a little scary, but you know, an asteroid is an asteroid. It's like, so here, I'm gonna move it like a little bit more right here. And so now you can see that's more closer to the camera. So there we go. Right now that frame rate is looking really good. So, but you're gonna see that when I go over here to around 300 frames, you're gonna see that it starts to disappear. So I'm gonna change the end. I'm gonna have to change the end frame to 370. So now the asteroid will stay in the camera. And what you might really like is called motion blur. And I honestly just love the motion blur so much that like it makes everything much more realistic. And now you're gonna go over here to screen space reflections, check that. And shadows, 4096 pixels, 4096 pixels. It's supposed to be 4096, but I just said it like that so it'll be shorter, if you know what I mean. And so I'm gonna take the camera's tracking a step further so that I'll do something like that. Turn the influence down just a little bit. Add keyframe. And I'm gonna turn the influence back up. So now let's see how it looks. There we go. But I want the influence to be like more like so it will be a linear like just like the asteroid. And actually wait, we can delete this keyframe. Now let's see how it looks. There we go. But let's go to the asteroid and let's take this keyframe and put it on 370. Wait, no, don't do it because it's gonna disappear again. And but let's rotate it so that so so in the animation you'll see it rotating more. So like yeah, I'll do something like this. Alright, now let's see how it looks. There we go. And if you turn this setting off, you will be able to see what it will look like in the final render. And I honestly think that's really cool because you don't have because once you want to be able to see if you messed up or not because that's a pretty good setting to know about. So now um nothing actually, forget it. So now so here we have our animation here. Now you want to go to the render settings. This is the important part, okay? So and if you leave it right here, it's not gonna actually make it into a video. It's gonna just have all the frames separately like in a certain folder. So you want to change that. You want to change it to videos. Alright, accept. And you want to change this from PNG to FFmpeg video. And for the encoding, you want to go to container and select this and select MPEG 4 and medium quality to high quality. And there you go. So now go over here to render animation, and now it's gonna render out all the frames. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. Hope this video helped you, and make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notification bell for personalize and select all. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Peace out.